Today I am going to discuss with you a very contemporary issue. Although it is a political, but an AC can come on this topic. NDTV ban and NDTV ban. NDTV. Do you know what is NDTV? NDTV stand for sorry slides came before and after. What is NDTV and how NDTV? As you know, NDTV is a broadcasting channel on current affairs. It is a basically news channel registered under Information Act. So Information Act and it's a prime time video is very famous. Prime time video and it is in Hindi language. It is it airs it's a program 8 to 9. Basically, it is a current affairs channel and due to Pathankot issue, Pathankot attack, Pathankot attack, government has decided that NDTV has done something wrong. So on 9th of November 2016, for whole day, 24 hours, this channel cannot air its program. So basically, it is a program. It is just listen. Open के चल. So it is an NDTV ban, and so what is the story behind that, and why it is happening, why it is happened, and what is consequences, and how it is now a trending issue in Twitter and other social networking sites. So UPSC and other examination also they can ask in interview they can ask about freedom of speech expression, Article 19.2 and 19.1 and freedom of press, and how in interview itself they can read essay paper also they can ask some possible question which I will tell in in subsequent slides. So NDTV is just I have told you what is NDTV and why NDTV is a news. So NDTV ban a debate. So this debate is going on from 3 to 4 days. Some critics say it is a unanimous and one-sided, and some say the debate and non-debatable issue, and some say act and regulation. So this is my own three category, which in my view I will just 1 minute in 4 category, which I will try to look. So this is the issue. Can I pause it? Yes, I can pause it. So it is an issue need to be banned, and now debate why and how it is uh, how and what is going to be happen. Some key authorities. So in 2008, when Mumbai attack was take place, it was a wide, because when suppose this is a building or some open ground and some army men are here and whole and the here terrorists uh, are just firing to armed persons, civilians, and in everyone. So this is the area which it is cordoned off. Many time it is cordoned off. It is cordoned off to cordoned off. So any civil person, police and other civilians and press, um, they cannot enter this in this area. So it is only for the security and other thing. In this matter, just so NDTV ban I have to tell you now. Acts and regulations I have to tell you, and now this option in next slide. So this is the cordon area. This is the cordon area, and here whole terrorist activity is going on. So after this area, no civilian can be allowed. So this is some precautionary measures. Actually, it is deal by our army personnel and police officers. They can be. So in 2008, Mumbai attack was there, and in Mumbai attack, some terrorists were they had entered in this building, and firing take place, and our NSG guard, upper commandos went there, and they take a strike, and our young two police officers, they sacrifice their life for our safety. So it is just a precautionary um, thing. So in Pathankot, actually, in Pathankot area, if we just draw India map, so this was something Pathankot area, and this here this whole strike take place, and there was no such cordoned off, and NDTV also have given its statement after banning that they don't cross because whatever other TV channels uh, were broadcasting, they were also broadcasting same thing. But you know, that's why there is a room for doubt why government do such thing, why they ban, because it is the only news channel. It is a, or you can say it is one of the channel uh, which debate issue, which which had to criticize government and several accounts. Actually it is a good, actually it a good uh, because the if for a in Goenka last 2 3 days when Prime Minister was present there, one of Patrakar, actually media person, he said actually he was editor. He said when गवर्नमेंट जब अब गवर्नमेंट हमें क्रिटिसाइज़ करती है, वो हमारे लिए सबसे बड़ा सबसे बड़ी अच्छी बात होती है. तो गवर्नमेंट क्रिटिसाइज़ क्यों करती है? गवर्नमेंट मतलब अगर कोई कोई मंत्री ये कह दे कि ये पत्रकार अच्छा है, तो हमारे मन में एक डाउट होता है कि ये गलत रिपोर्टिंग, मतलब ये उसके उसका फेवर ले रहा है इस तरीके से. सो इन 2008 में ये बना था नेशनल ब्रॉडकास्टिंग फेडरेशन, NBFA. और एक्चुअली इट डू नॉट हैव एनी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल और एनी रेगुलेटरी रोल. In India, there are thousands of newspapers and news channels. So हर कोई इसका मेंबर भी नहीं है. So it is a very not much efficient body. But despite this, government have option instead of interministerial reporting, because their officers and interministers were present. So this creates doubt in our mind that this is not good, because in democracy, freedom of press is actually freedom of citizen, speech and expression of a citizen. If suppose you are a ruler and no one criticizing you, then how it can be? So criticism is actually positive criticism or negative criticism. Criticism is actually is strengthen strengthen our democracy. So they do have a kind of fear that media will hype this, media will hype that. If if they itself they will, if they are not they are not fearing for this, they will not do provide such good service. They will be, because they will be work like at autocrats. So in democracy it is not permissible, and our forefathers and our constitutional makers, they do not allow it. That's why they have given a beautiful constitution where each thing has been very much established, and they even do not have, because we have a three pillars of three pillars. Pillar pillar number one is your executive. Pillar number two is your judiciary, and pillar number three is your media. Although there is no such a demarcation, but certainly these are given in our constitution. Executive and judiciary. Executives, partially officers of which are recruited by UPSC and others, and legislators who are elected by directly elected by the government, by our by us, the citizens. So we do have some this thing, but third is the media, which criticize the policies and tell lacunas and report of fair thinking on the ground. So if there is a balance, there should be a balance. So they always talk about balance. Yes, there should be a balance, and no, there should be no clash of such a thing. Clash, because actually clash in institution will lead to misgovernment. So there should not be a clash, but because the government has initiated this, so certainly this ban will create a kind of a clash between the two bodies, which is not good. And uh, editorial guild, there is editorial guild also. So editorial guilds are just editors are editor present there, and they use they provide some kind of thing there where you can the editor can self declare some self ruling. You will not in Nirbhaya case. It was very in Nirbhaya case. In Nirbhaya case, so it was it they have self proclaimed and make a kind of uh, a statement that all newspapers will not disclose the original name of that girl, which was raped by some mischiefs, and so that was a very good kind of thing. But now it do not have a power and authority. So I have my own kind of BFA and its power and authority, because it's kind of a they have do have kind of some agreement. It's a civil agreement, so they do not trace their power. And our politicians, they they are not keen interested in making such a body strong. It's because a weak institution will help them, because there is some crooks in politics, so they do not want to be disclosed, or they do not want to be named in some scams, because a powerful media will create a kind of shelter to them, will create a proper trouble to them, and a weak media will help them to make a lot of money and do whatever they like. So it's a weaker institution will help, so they are not willing to do such. And some good acts, bills has been uh, pen has is pending from uh, 20-30 years. Government do not have any interest to declare those things, so do not have a much power and authority. It's a non-legal binding. These regulations are not binding, because a license, you government give license to someone, Registrar General of India, through Registrar General of India. uh, so uh, there should be some positive thing, like first you should be a member of this MBA and NBFA, so their guidelines you have to follow, otherwise they will take an action. So they do not have such thing kind of thing, so it is not a very powerful. But in this matter it is it was good to take help of this institution, because uh, if interministerial ministers and officers, if they will say this is good, this is bad, this is for national interest, this is not anti-national, so it should not be. So it's not only government is not only shareholder stakeholder, which will tell what was wrong, what is right, what is good, what is bad. Overall, we have a lot, we have a different pillars. Each pillar, and every citizen of India when have the duty to tell about to make our democracy strong. So government has done something which make a room for that out. And now fourth thing is government. What government argued. That's it says that new channel lapses. A new channel have done not they are not following the license terms and conditions, and actually because they are saying it is a national security, so सिक्योरिटी लैप्सेस। उनका कहना ये है कि आपने कुछ एयर बेस के बारे में और कुछ एमिशंस के बारे में बताया है जहाँ पे टेररिस्ट थे और आप उनको लाइव दिखा रहे थे। अब ये आप इस तरीके से अगर अब दिखाएंगे दिखा दे तो सोचता था वहाँ बगल का टेररिस्ट तो उनको लोकेशन दे लोकेट करता और इस तरीके से हमारे आर्मी पर्सनस की जान खतरे में आ सकती थी और ये हमारे नेशनल सिक्योरिटी के लिए सही नहीं था। अब वहाँ पे यही बात आती है कि now there is a problem. Government's argument is that if you are just showing the whole thing and you are making army personnel vulnerable because outside terrorists they can use that location in future as well as in that one time point of time they can tell they could have sustain for hours and hours, and it will lead to further deterioration and it will further lead to problem in our national security. So it's a government's argument, and NDTV's argument and other critics they are arguing that it is not because it was not cordoned off, and if so you are not you don't have concealed the strategic location. Suppose here you have some kind of say collects some barrier post, and here you have some something like pistols and revolvers and army personnel. Why you are not you have not scorned off? Why you have not just make this thing protect you, so any another camera person they cannot go there? Why? Because it's the lapse of the our forces and it's lapse of the government, and they are also arguing that same thing, and this is also true. Why you take 8 months because Pathankot was the story of 8 months before prior story, and why you are banning on such time. So because UP elections are pending or UP elections are on rise, so you are because NDTV has been found that most of the time it's a self government, so you are giving a kind of um, symbolic fear that yes I can do anything because I have a power. So they are saying, and they also regards national security, and so it was government argument national security and this national security and possible threat from terrorists which might be used by terrorists. So it was also kind of argument, but NDTV and other interviewers and other opponent of even NDTV they are defending NDTV. So this was the story. Now thank you, and because it's almost 30 and 15 minutes, so I will cover in next video. Kindly see and please subscribe my channel. Yes, it's a subscription, because if you subscribe certainly it will give a boost to me, and I will make some awesome video for you. Thanks a lot. This was Sushil. This is Sushil, and you can this is my channel, so please subscribe it. Please hit like here, and dislike also you can comment me also. So any kind of comment is very welcome. Please do not ask any personal thing. Please like and give a hit to my like, and thanks. Have a nice day. Bye bye.